Well, and JP, keep listening to everyone on the 103.5 FM. Everyone on the FM 103.5. Ladies and gentlemen, tighten your seatbelts. I'll take you on this smooth ride. Let's go! It's the morning drive on 103.5. Born at the FM. Keeping your morning engaged as we take you through the smoothest ride on radio from 7 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Get your morning inspired, be informed, let's interact fully on the morning drive. Make it a date with Divine and Martin Efan Shuku, aka Lady D and Meta, from Monday to Friday from 7 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. on the morning drive. 103.5 FM the
Ụtụtụ taa dịkwara gị mma ndị ọma na-ege anyị ntị n'ụlọ ọrụ mgbasa ozi ọbụladị na n'oge ụbọchị tata bụ Mọnde ma bụrụ mkpụrụ ụbọchị 31 n'ime ọnwa Ọktoba 2022. Taa bụ ụbọchị ikpeazụ n'ime ọnwa Ọktoba. Otu nkeji ka o jikọta elekere asaa n'oge newspaper headlines. Tupu anyị amalite ka anyị ga-ezi ozi, anyị na-achịte agbata ọsọ mepụtara gị ebe na-akwụkwọ akụkọ dị iche iche anyị jikọta ndị
Do you know that you have the right to quality broadcasting? The National Broadcasting Commission says any person, group of persons, or organization aggrieved by the content of a broadcast or the conduct of a broadcast station may lodge a complaint to the station and all right to the Director General, National Broadcasting Commission, number 20, Ibrahim Taiwo Street, Asokoro, Abuja, or send a mail via info@nbc.gov.ng. Please ensure that your complaint includes name of the broadcast station, title of the program, date and time of broadcast, and essence of the complaint. Also, remember to include your name, address, telephone number, email, and append your signature. Note that a complaint must reach the NBC within 14 days of the queried broadcast. NBC, your right to quality broadcasting.
Ọka bụkwa n'ụlọ ọrụ mgbasa ozi ebe ọ na-adị 103.5 FM ka isi wee na-esonyere anyị n'oge newspaper headlines nke ụtụtụ tata bụ Mọnde. Anyị ji akụkọ dị na Daily Trust, Guardian, Punch, Vanguard Newspaper, Wednesday, Sun, Tribune, Premium Times, Nation yana akwụkwọ akụkọ ndị ọzọ dị iche iche ma ọ bụrụ na ohere na-adịwa anyị. Sonyere anyị na Facebook page anyị anọghị ya live n'ụtụtụ a na ị ga-ezitere anyị ozi na @ebeọnọdụ 103.5 FM. Ị ga-enweta anyị na stream anyị online na mixlr.com/gistfm. Gakwa n'ihu zitere anyị n'ọkwa na SMS nakwa na WhatsApp na 08096661035. Abụ m Ivan.
And I'm Martin. Let's get started with the Guardian newspaper. Akwa Ibom to partner federal government, civil society organization on child labor, open defecation, flood. Concerns mount over effect on structures. E-tax has drastically reduced cost of compliance for taxpayers. 2023, economy in dire straits. OPS tells candidates go beyond rhetoric. Afenifere divided over on Tinubu Obi as Fasoranti host APC candidate. Afenifere divided on Tinubu Obi as Fasoranti holds APC candidate. Southeast governors plan joint patrol team in highways to curb insecurity. Wike dares argue to bar autumn other PDP candidates from 2023 elections. Other PDP candidates from 2023 elections. NAFDAC debunks administration of contaminated vaccine on children. Telecoms operators connect 312 million lines as 40% of Nigerians get 5G service by 2025. Aviation workers issue Murtala Mohammed Airport Terminal 2 7-day picket notice over mass sack. Federal government acquires software to tackle oil theft, says minister. Human Rights Writers Association wants APC share probed for alleged misappropriation of funds. Japa, another form of slavery. Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria president, Filter Wave boss, lament. Terror alert. Youth leaders allege plot to kill Kanu. Oyo government hosts Chief Justice of Nigeria, promises judicial independence. 2 killed as bandits attack markets in Jos Council. Publish sources of your campaign funds. Sources of your campaign funds. Socio-economic association tells Atiku others. Climate experts tax government on proactive measures. Niger Delta Development Commission leave Umana, Audu, Borowa to do their jobs. Group tells critics. Plan $1 billion innovation on climate change solution. Niger Delta Commission declares readiness to tackle flooding as International Fund for Agricultural Development laments agric project collapse. Connect Development moves to bridge lawmakers' citizens' gaps over constituency projects. Abayomi to speak at Akwaba medical tourism session. Lawyers form new professional body. Lagos supports 3,673 micro, small, and medium enterprises, says Commissioner. Church, government, partners in progress. Uzodinma insists. Falana asks court to strike out PDP suit over lack of jurisdiction. Why I took my party, electoral umpire to court by bot. Akwa Ibom, NMPC, Solution Hub, sign Memorandum of Understanding on Marine Logistics Base. Architects launch tree planting campaign in Niger. Seplat empowers 500 youths in Edo, Delta through scholarships. Grenada seeks closer ties with Nigeria. Biased judicial officials may mar 2023 polls, writes lawyer warns. Biased judicial officers may mar 2023 polls, writes lawyer warns. Group explains Ogoni indebtedness to Wike. Nnamdi Kanu, political solutions still possible for release. Southeast governor. Navy raid brothels, rescue 50 teenage prostitutes in Port Harcourt. Consumer Protection Commission and fight against illegal loan applications. Obi will get 99% votes in Southeast. Rival parties will not get a chance. Support group. Security challenges. Experts seek more funding for military orders. Dangote Sugar declares 36.27 billion naira profit in 9 months. Why Tinubu will record landslide victory in 2023, APC diaspora. 2023, ECOWAS mission meets Inter-Party Advisory Council in Lagos. Buhari condoles with South Korean president as 151 die in Halloween stampede in Seoul. Only political will can end out of school children problem. Rep in Obere. Experts tax federal government to prioritize health sector. U.S. court acquits APC boss, fines Mayfield $4,000. Inadequate social protection stifling West Africa's economic development. Nigerian Sugar Master Plan Phase 2. Sugar Council boss 6 state governors support. Ashafa lauds Tinubu's gas policy. National Emergency Management Agency blames logistical challenges for delayed delivery of relief items to Bayelsa. Court postpones hearing on Ekwaramado's organ trafficking case. Osun government launches 20 million naira social support scheme for widows aged. Why discord over naira redesign may undermine economy. Police, no bomb planted in Abuja. Why Kebbi State loves Buhari education by Bagudu. Nigeria moves toward global competitiveness for prosperity. Retired judge sues businessman over disputed property. Kaduna, former National Union of Journalists chairman demands justice for slain son. Ohaneze Ndigbo wants Chief of Army Staff, Inspector General of Police to probe incessant kidnappings in Enugu. Don't let politicians use you against Kogi government. National Union of Journalists advises journalists. Fayose's attempt to push ethnic nationalities. Floods were unfortunate, but people must be alive to vote. Federal Capital Territory. Flooding. Nasarawa government may demolish shops in Lafia Market. Buhari salutes Afe Babalola at 93. Austin Unam at 60. Police confirm killing of officer by unknown gunmen in Calabar. Reps Committee moves budget review for tribunal. 6 implementation of pay as you go. Lottery Commission exempts licensed online gaming operators from Federal Inland Revenue Service direct tax collection. Prices of food continue to rise in September. National Bureau of Statistics. Assailants burn 10 houses in Kanu community. Federal government set to lift 100 million Nigerians out of poverty. Sambo. More setbacks. Khadija Ayo for winning councillorship seats in Canada. Flood. Buhari may clash with National Assembly over ecological fund. Lastly, why we won't entrust BVAS to anyone by INEC.
The Daily Trust. Quora partners Islamic Bank on 1 billion naira English Arabic school. Lagos to clamp down on street trading. 3 killed in fresh attack on Benue village. Oil firms paid 138 billion naira petroleum tax. 2 others in June. Oyebanji promises to give more recognition to women. Digital certificate. Beware of saboteurs. WAEC warns public. NAFDAC debunks alleged presence of mercury in vaccines. Aviation workers threaten showdown with MMA2 management over sack of 34. Sultanate Council. Nakomyo celebrates Danfodio. CBN has my backing for redesigning Naira notes. Buhari. Medicaid Foundation, Nigeria Cancer Society set up 50 million naira fund for patients' scientific research. Abuja Rail to resume operations soon as minister meets contractors. Buhari cover weapons in Kaduna. Senators probe Malami's ministry over 2.2 billion naira unaccounted expenditure. Appeal Tribune affirms Sabo Gabaya as Kuje Brewery chairman. Para poisoning saga. Autopsy shows housewife died from taking sniper. Para poisoning saga. Autopsy shows housewife died from taking sniper. Police. Center links Abuja natives with government representatives. FCT bars vigilantes from using guns. Two brothers, one other arrested in Kwara over abduction of boy in Nasarawa. Two Abuja villagers tracing Tahua Russell cow killed in Suleja. I killed one killed as Molu procession turns violent in Niger. Police arrest Bronu housewife for poison wife husband. Four killed, two injured in Ogbomosho auto crash. One dead, two injured in Niger. AEA trains 144 retiring FCTA staff on entrepreneurship. Residents, business owners rejoice as electricity supply improves in Jos. Kano, Southeast governors seek political solution. On new Naira notes, the squabbles over Naira redesign. A lack of mental health priority. A lack of mental health priority is stunting Nigeria's population dividends, calling on Bauchi state government. Nigeria, China trade volume hits 11 trillion naira. BPE explains delay in payment of 1.8 billion naira for SACCO retirees. Visa reform. Tour operators petition Nigeria consulate in Saudi. FCT, IRS aiming 500 billion naira internally generated revenue to fund 100% of territories' budget. CEO. Fiscal Responsibility Commission begins zonal sensitization on fiscal transparency. Just Discourse confirmed appointment of 121 staff. Sigma Pension targets market dominance with Access Corporation acquisition. Fidelity Bank profit hit 37.8 billion naira in 9 months. Climate change. How to build sustainable cities, towns, experts. Building code will advance use of gas in construction industry. APC will shock Atiku in Adamawa. Youth leader. You can't stop anyone from running. Wike replies Ayu. Bronu PDP alleges threat to peace by APC. Petitions DSS orders. Publish your campaign funding sources. Socio-economic rights and accountability project tells Atiku, Tinubu, others. Engagement to yield investment, jobs, campaign cancel. Flamingos age Germany on penalties for first ever World Cup medal. Delment pledges support for Eileen Henry Nosu. EFCC shocked Nasarawa United to win 2022 Unity Pre-season tournament. Why I gifted victorious Olympic Eagles $30,000. Balele. Rashford header. Rashford header and Rashford header enough to earn United win over West Ham. Foreign subsidies, local health policies. Why we endorsed Tinubu Afenifere. Onyeka Onwenu leaves strong cast in new movie DJ Awele. Terror threat. Buhari convenes emergency security meeting. Tinubu's endorsement. I warn Fasoranti, says Adebanjo. Tension in Lagos as commercial bus drivers insist on planned protest. Yoruba leaders endorse Tinubu for 2023 presidency. Another association of leaders, Law Society of Nigeria, emerges. Sun charges manufacturing production sector on standardization of products. Tinubu, what Buhari told me when I asked him to pick my running mate. Address me as sir or daddy, Whiskey tells fans. Arsenal Pumel Awoniyi's Nottingham Forest 5-0 return to top 2023. You can't stop anyone from contesting. Wike dares Ayu. Ginger farmers beg federal government to regulate exportation.
And now we move over to the Punch newspaper. Sexual harassment. Name, shame perpetrators, says University of Benin Vice Chancellor. Punch wins Newspaper of the Year award at NMNA. Nigeria Security Civil Defense Corps bust Abuja illegal fuel dump operators. Swell stampede, 161 die. Buhari, Pope, others mourn. Flood, triplets, twins delivered in Bayelsa internally displaced persons camp. INEC rules out altering 2023 elections sequence. Adebanjo insists on Obi as Fasoranti backs Tinubu. Wike knocks Ayu, says party chairman ungrateful. Buhari to meet security chiefs, postpones event. Kano, political solution still possible, says Southeast governors. PDP, APC disagree. Adeleke's camps anti-Oyetola comment. NAFDAC says no mercury in children's vaccines. Factional lawyers association emerges. MBA, MOM. Lagos will invest in more impactful projects. Sanwo-Olu. Promotes positive values. Lagos government advises youths. Cancer. Lagos State Governor Foundation help on early detection, treatment. Fintry approves construction of Mubi roads. Deputy Governor stresses family values at Women Forum. Lagos State Building Control Agency demolishes illegal building, seals insecurity. Buhari to meet service chiefs Monday. Soldiers kill 7 terrorists, recover weapons in Kaduna. Kanu begins mass transportation buses. I approve Naira notes redesign. Buhari, gridlock. Lagos State Traffic Management Authority warns illegal traders operating on roads. We are accountable to God, Nigerians. Osibanjo. Blackmailers after sole administrator says amnesty program. Nigeria Security Civil Defense Corps uncovers illegal oil dumped in FCT. Returns stolen loot. Kaigama tells Nigerian leaders. Kano, Southeast governors seek political solution. Obaship tussle. Hoodlums attack residents in Ogun community. Flood affected 154 roads, bridges. Fashola. Another association of lawyers we've taken this. And still on the stories making the headlines on the Punch newspaper this morning. Dangote Sugar declares 36.27 billion naira profit in 9 months. Terror alert. British Airwaves resume flight operations. Senate probes Malami's ministry over service-wide votes. Federal government helps on data protection, consumers' rights. You can't stop autumn. Others, wicked years are you. Okowa pledges financial support for Ellen Nwosu. Extortion. 7-day boycott begins Monday. Lagos drivers insist. Federal government spends 1.8 trillion naira on National Assembly in 13 years. APC, PDP, Labour Party disagree over fish rating. Drug trafficking. National Drug Law Enforcement Agency nabs Sokoto village head. Others. Terror alert. Inform police first. Inspector General of Police tells US. Tinubu arrives Akure. Presents manifesto to Afenifere leaders. Police arrest Boronu housewife who allegedly killed husband. Publish campaign funding sources. Social Economic Rights and Accountability Project tells Atiku, Tinubu, others. Group plays Ayu. Imo Social Democratic Party Assembly candidate hails Iriji Festival. Over 150 dead in Swell Halloween stampede. Kwara commences construction of bilingual school. Partners stakeholders. Address marginalization, social injustice. Buhari's ex-aide tells federal government. No mercury in vaccine administered on children. NAFDAC. $90 million debt threatens supply. Nigerians face bleak yellow tide. Naira redesigned. Central Bank of Nigeria insists it followed due process. Terror scar. Abuja residents shun malls. Others. Talking.
Infantino, how World Cup will help Qatar. Southeast governors raise the alarm over insecurity in region. Medical organization raises alarm over rising cases of Lassa fever in Estonia. We are committed to 2023 polls success. APC UK campaign council. Disclose 17 billion naira spending on PEF. Falana tells PRA. Insecurity. Oluwo tasks Southeast governors on forest surveillance. 2023. Stop interfering in judiciary. CJM warns politicians. Extortion. Lagos government commercial drivers meeting deadlocked. Strike commences. Fuel scarcity may worsen in Lagos. Others as Nupeng issues November 6 strike notice. Service-wide votes. How Justice Ministry failed to account for 2.2 billion naira. Senate. Over 15 million children in Nigeria engage in child labor. ILA. Infant maternal mortality. PHSAN. ESGN creating endometriosis awareness through secondary school students. Ajayi. Embrace accreditation. Demonstration demonstrate competence. Scientists tell lab practitioners. Embrace accreditation. Demonstrate competence. Scientists tell lab practitioners. New interest rate regime drives up investment in FGN savings bond. PenCom approves acquisition of first guarantee pension. I dare you to stop political ambition of any of my loyalists. Wike tells I how we prepared our employees for retirement. Cadbury, Nigeria. We are dying slowly. Pensioners beg Taraba governor over unpaid benefits. Osibanjo, ex-Columbia president. AFDB lead new job creation efforts carbon market. 2023. Don't let us regret supporting you. Afenifere tells Tinubu. Quarter 3. Dangote increases cement sales by 6.2.8 mt. Nigeria loses 7,000 barrels of crude daily. Minister. Nigeria loses 70,000 barrels of crude daily. Minister. Yobe Polytechnic receives hygiene sanitation facility. President Buhari hosts Emir of Katsina after hospital discharge. Oborevori will retire Omo Agege Gbagi from politics in 2023. Okowa's aide. SEC. Stakeholders Judiciary on Capital Market Dispute Resolution. UIX Deputy Vice Chancellor Agbaje retains freedom. Interest in industrial goods stocks soars amid profit-taking. Oba of Benin inducts 8 new Enigio. 2023 Kwara PDP presidential campaign DG projects victory for Atiku. The legacy of Igun Street in age of Emuwa. Can you do here? I'm a
Do you know that you have the right to quality broadcasting? The National Broadcasting Commission says any person, group of persons, or organization aggrieved by the content of the broadcast station may lodge a complaint to the station and all right to the Director General, National Broadcasting Commission, number 20, Ibrahim Taiwo Street, Asoko, Abuja, or send a mail via info@nbc.gov.ng. Please ensure that your complaint includes name of the broadcast station, title of the program, date and time of broadcast, and essence of the complaint. Also, remember to include your name, address, telephone number, email, and your signature. Note that your complaint also goes to the embassy for the important date of the query broadcast and release. Right to quality broadcasting. Do you know where you have the right?
Alright, sir. Gekwaisi n'ọkwa nke a dị oke mkpa. Ejikwa n'aka breed adịgboroja wee na-akọ akụkọ na-asị na achịcha nke ha na-akọ ka nke love bite bread. Asị asị biko Nwachukwu, love bite ka achịcha akwara aka wee mee n'ịdị ọcha pụrụ iche. Ejikwa ihe nri pụrụ iche wee mee love bite bread. Enweghịkwa oyiri ya chaa chaa chaa. Ekekwana ha ntị. Ekwekwana kwechiri na ọ bụ love bite ka ị ga-azụ, maka na ọ bụrụ na ọ bụghị love bite, ọ dịghịkwa ka love bite. Love bite bread bụ na 800 naira n'ọbụ ahịa bread niile dị na Naịjirịa. Maka mkpesa, ajụjụ na ndụmọdụ, kpọtụrụ anyị niile dị na Naịjirịa. Maka mkpesa, ajụjụ na ndụmọdụ, kpọtụrụ anyị n'igwe okwu 08149828254. Love bite bread maka ọdịmma Naịjirịa.
Are you looking for a way to tell the world about your products and services? Search no more. Come to Ebonadi FM 103.5 Obibi, Anambra State. Let's tell the world at large about that your services and products. And you watch your business speed up with an unimaginable speed. As it is called, Ebonadi FM, your short note for advertising businesses.
Turn off your normal muscles on 103.5 FM, no give newspaper headlines, because if you are for SMS or 1035, stream online, na mixlr.com/gistfm. Have another new channel, Facebook page,
And now we move over to the Nation newspaper. Nation newspaper. Controversy as Law Society of Nigeria splits Nigerian Bar Association. Transmission Company of Nigeria fails to will 1,100 association. Transmission Company of Nigeria fails to will 1,194.08 megawatts materials to Yobe. ZLP welcomes 86 new members in Rivers. Activists urge Wike to address development deficit in Hoscom. A path not, a passage not. Sooner than later, NNPC Chevron to increase gas supply to domestic market. IMF lists dangers of a dollar-wise economy as Naira campaign team for Tinubu unveiled. 2023, Fashola, Al-Makura, Ogbe set up independent campaign team for Tinubu. Chief Justice unveiled. 2023, Fashola, Al-Makura, Ogbe set up independent campaign team for Tinubu. Chief Justice of Nigeria to politicians, don't meddle in judicial process. Tinubu explains source of wealth. Afenifere, Tinubu's presidency best for Nigeria. Ayu has no power to stop any candidate, says Wike. Central Bank of Nigeria has my backing on Naira redesign, Buhari. Southeast governors recommend political solution on Kanu. And lastly, Afenifere endorses Tinubu, says APC candidates can.
Makinde will always promote independence of the judiciary to determine extent of damage to youths. In first official visit to IOC, newly birthed NUIMS Palace, gender balancing, Women Affairs Minister Lord Oyebanji, nappings, 83.8 billion naira spent on Ogoni clean-up, Agbara Port. Falana hands NMDPRA 7 days ultimatum to explain. Lagosians to begin riding in electric-powered mass transit. Foyo maltreats 7,433 students, gets approval to run. Osibanjo, ex-Columbia, Atiku mocks APC, says ruling party can't campaign on issues. Bayelsa IDP camps record 15 newborn babies in 2 weeks. Southeast governors raise the alarm over insecurity in region. NAFDAC, no mercury contaminated vaccine. Ganduje loads 100 ultra-modern horses, 50 Texas. Ex-militant leader Ex-militant leaders kick against alleged delisting of 3,548. Buhari summons emergency security meeting today. Buhari commiserates with South Korean president. Wike to Ayu, you can't stop any PDP candidate from contesting. FCT, FCT Security Committee bars vigilance group from using gun. NDLEA arrests Sokoto village head, 10 others for drugs. Crisis as lawyers dump NBA, form parallel association. IG inaugurates facilities, discusses insecurity. PDP Guba candidate unveils blueprint for Akwa Ibom South. FITC boss urges accelerated adoption of cybersecurity. I have required experience to represent Kwara South. Flooding experts forecast hike in food prices. 2 dead as hoodlums attack Jos community. Hirowa urges EFCC to probe Adamu over 20 billion naira parties. Flooding, need to cushion devastation in River State. Buhari to meet security chiefs Monday. Tender subject, health insurance service provider for. Buhari, CBN has my backing to redesign, replace Naira notes. Tinubu, at a point, I doubted I would win APC presidential. Hirowa, okay, Senate probes 2.2 billion naira collected by Justice Ministry. PDP alleges threat to peace, security by APC in Borno. NDLEA arrests Sokoto village head, 10 others in connection with drugs. Songhai HMO, Senate partner to provide high standard Medicare. House Committee mulls budget review for consumers' protection rights. Letu secures $50 million French grant to expand water projects. Unlawful retirement. Mobile appeals order to deposit. Banditry won't happen if federal government sustain nomadic education. Article scam secures US government commitment to sport. Terror alerts. Police move to douse tension, says no bombs. 2023 PDP Labour Party knocks vintage projection. CBN Naira redesign in overall interest of Nigerians economy. CSOs US UK security terror alert calculated to destabilize. Now, Sun newspaper 12 births recorded at Bayelsa IDP's camp. Nigeria Bar Association splits, another association emerges. Your visit to US, show of shame, Afegua tells Atiku. Families cries out over son's death in NDLEA custody. Again, suspected herdsmen kill 3 in Benue. NUJ advises journalists against profiling abductees to minimize danger. Land grabbing. Ogun family warns public against fraudsters. Sokoto village head. 10 others arrested over 991,320 opioid pills. 1,251 kg skunk. Soldiers kill 8 terrorists, injure scores in gun duel at Niger military base. Group urges more states to domesticate gunshot victims' law. Southeast governors raise alarm over insecurity in the region. Osibanjo, ex-Columbia president, AFDB lead new job creation efforts. 2023 is Igbo Death with History of Nezo. Backs Akeredolu on Amotekun. Threat to bar candidates, CUPP, Wike coalition, dare Ayu. Kidnapped PDP State Assembly candidate regains freedom. Eschew politics of bitterness. Kaigama tasks politicians. Coalition of students group in Ikotepene endorses Tinubu Akpabio. Ogoni expresses indebtedness to Wike. Boronu, our lives in danger. PDP members cry out. Kebi Guba, PDP candidate, unveils blueprints on education, agriculture, others. Nigeria decides 2023. Insecurity as greatest threat to 2023 poll. Nigeria decides 2023. ECOWAS and quest for credible elections. Nigeria decides 2023. Delta Guba. My opponents lack global exposure. Ofehe. YPP candidate. Atiku, Tinubu, Obi, others asked to publish sources of campaign funding. Atiku more grounded in grassroots politics than Tinubu, PDP youth leader. 2023. You don't own PDP. Coalition blast Ali over Goku comments. 2023. Al Makura tasks APC youth to work with Tinubu Shetima. Na Tribune Akụkọ ọfụma mana ka anyị gaa n'ihu gụpụta ozi ndị mmadụ zitere na WhatsApp. Eji m akwụkwọ si n'aka Chinedu Onyeka from Ogidi, Kwara woman who took sniper and died. People should stop taking their life for any reason. There's always a light at the end of every tunnel. Dangote making billions of naira in 9 months. Hope diabetics won't finish Nigerians. Darling Christian Ufondo from Onitsha. You leaders allege that some people want to kill Kanu. Let the bitter sound of this come over my ear not be true. Let the bitter sound of this that has come over my ears not be true. If it happened to be true, everybody should be ready to, okay, our silence over what has been happening in this country cannot be taken as a sign of cowardice. Do not lay hand on Kanu. Okay, but please and please erase the satanic idea out of your skull, or you have yourself to blame at last. Darling Mazi and others using 5G network. Please let's verify. On Southeast governors seeking political solution for Kanu's release. Very wonderful. Wonders shall never end. Darling Ejim Aoko Sinaka Edozie Zebinugu from Osile Ogunike. The view of Iyocha Ayu and Atiku Abubakar are holding onto their sectional beliefs, thereby resistible to other regional interests. A certain president once openly said that government's interests will supersede the rule of law. The big question is, who are the government and what is their interest? Is their interest in tandem with the interpretation of the law? Where is equity and justice when PDP chairman is from the North Central Zone, presidential flag bearer from the Northeast, and campaign DG from North Central? A dim of light into the APC have already demystified the institution of freedom of worship and religious sense of belonging in their choice flag bearers and running mates respectively. There's only one political party that is balancing the equation of Nigeria's diversity. We are watching. Darling Edozie. Eji m akwụkwọ si n'aka Nwagbufo Ebuka from Amawa. Nigeria losing 70% crude oil every day means a lot to Nigerian people. All the people stealing the crude oil are still the same people in power. That is why they can't find the problem of the people in it. May God help us. Why is Buhari not backing up our economy to grow, only backing it to be reprinted, but still don't have value to us, the people of Nigeria? What we need is the growth of the naira to dollar, something that can be better for us here in Nigeria than living here. Valentine Edeni, It is obvious that Nigerian government has washed their hands off Nnamdi Kanu's case. Even blind man knows that this president knows that President Buhari and his cabal is holding him. It is left for international community and United Nations or countries that possess power world to Nnamdi Kanu's aid. Fulanis are head of all angles, from head of state to divisional police officer. Oil theft is rising. My question is, who is oil minister and who is the head of these oil thieves? Why saying this? Why saying this is that why I'm saying this is that former oil minister arranged to court for her misconduct and for theft. What about the current minister? Is he above the law? They are not even know. Ọ dị mma na SMS eji m akwụkwọ ozi ezite na SMS. Ọ dị mma na SMS anyị, Honorable Osake, all the media houses are now in their bonanza as the politicians are promising cathedral and elephant projects, exchanging war and hate speeches. The nation is redesigning money while its citizens are dying on daily basis due to hunger and poverty. Governor Soludo and his inherited problem: 82% of the roads in Anambra are death traps. Our former governor was just there and amassed wealth that that is that is to infrastructures. Now the wife is jostling for senatorial seat to complete their mission, looting all the way. How will the country be healthy while there are pipe sucking and firing in all ramifications? Obiano was supposed to have taken a flat in one of the correctional centers in the country. He left the state battered and shattered with unimaginable debts. His administration was just for fun, merriment, and frivolities. Even El Zazaki was free. Then what of Nnamdi Kanu that did not commit any crime? Enough is enough. Dalo Honorable Osako from Ogidi. Akwụkwọ ọzọ si n'aka Afọrọmafọ onye a. The Abuja residents are on the verge of sleeping on top of trees and uncompleted buildings as terrorists have taken over Aso Rock. Buhari's administration is a disaster. The Abuja residents, okay, Dalurine Idero Afaginete Ozi. Eji m akwụkwọ si n'aka Ifeanyi Okechukwu from Obosi. Please, is okay, ijubuga ajụjụ anụnụ na WhatsApp. Pastor Chibi came from Mbo. Ọdịmma, eji m akwụkwọ si n'aka Odili Sylvester Nnamdi from Ode. I like the idea of redesigning Naira because of our selfish politicians. They are busy opening accounts for their relations now. Okay, that will be ambassador poverty. Okay, akwụkwọ Pastor Chibuikem bịara o kewasịla ekewasị, ọ dịkọtara ọnụ, afa gị dị iche afọma akwụkwọ ndị ọzọ. Mana daalụ n'ozi unu zitesịrị anyị n'ọtụtụ amara. Ekelere unu. Biko onye erutela gị na Facebook peji anyị arụrụ ọrụ n'ọtụtụ a. Erutela anyị nso.
This is here. It's gonna be FM 103.5. Yes, Sure, my name is Emma, this incredible.
Yeah, you should guys not going to be up to 5 Chicago.
Yeah, so I'm BP. Keep listening to F1 and 103.5 FM.
Yeah, you're down now to boy runs on RT.
Yes, so I support I suppose for West Africa, Nigeria.
Yo, I'm JP. Keep listening to everyone on the 103.5 FM.
103.5 F1 at the FM.
People look at China having a 1 hour program of 50,000. Ihe mmemme bụ mmachi anyị ga-enye ya ịghọta ụba okụzi okwu kwa
Ladies and gentlemen, sorry to yourself. I'll take you on this smooth ride. Let's go! It's the morning drive on 103.5 born at the FM. To be your morning engagement, I'll take you through the smoothest ride on radio from 7 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. In the morning, inspired, informed, let's kick it off. Only on the morning drive. Make it a date with Divine and Martin Refined with AKA Lady G and Letter from Monday to Friday from 7 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. on the morning drive.
China got 10,000 for 30 minutes. I'm not a million China, but I'm China figuring out what I said to me. So when I believe in genuine data, have more I've been your data. Ian Jacob, yeah, direct. I have a figure. It's in Lobona. We don't got the man 15,000. But I'm not alone. I'm not recorded.
Recorded where? I was stressed, you know, when I was stress-free. Stress-free for him, and then, but Maluku, what's up with you on food because of like local politics? The local politics will be more, yes, like endangering more than even the international politics. So the session of the panel before. And forward products to people, the cost of returning it, they reject. And I was even from now on now, they will take the project, they will take anything. No return, each return you will take they reject. And I was even from now on now, they will take the project, they will take anything. No return, each return you will take.
If you were to get one year, we come on. So it's what you need.
The thing is very good.
Enwere ụlọ ọbara ahụsị ọnụnwa ọkụkọ a na-abụ ebe oche nri afọ ọ na-abụ a na-aga ma ngarute idekapụ ọhụrụ eji agwọ ọrịa dị iche iche na-eme ndị mmadụ ụra ga n'anya eji nke ọka mere nke ọma na ịchọpụta usoro ọlọrọ ọhụrụ ndị a eji agwọ ọrịa ma tinye ha n'ife akwụkwọ nke kpatara o jiri degharịa akwụkwọ ọgụgụ mkpalite ahụike ndị ahụ ekpere na mbụ nke gụnyere therapeutic value of tissue thought free yourself of all health problems ma let your medicine be your pill and let your pill be medicine maka ịmatatụ ihe nọ n'ime akwụkwọ ndị a na inweta nke gị gaa n'ụlọ ọgwụ Santa Pulmonary Hospital worldwide nke eji Dr. Ambassador Anthony Mboka n'akara ekwentị ya bụ 08063 00184 ọzọkwa 08063 maọbụ n'akara webụsaịtị ya bụ www.santapoplarmodernhospitalworldwide.com. His Royal Highness is the Ambassador Dr. Mboka, PhD Agri, SMD, EAMS, EAC, EMS, CSC, FBSC London is an eminent ambassador of United Nations and also social advisor to United Nations on global health matters. He is the paramount ruler of Asia Amazu and also social advisor to United Nations on global health matters. He is the paramount ruler of Asia Amazu in all East local government area of Imo State. The chief medical director of the Popular Modern Hospital worldwide and India Health representative for African countries. The modern medicine to deal with ill health problems that need overseas doctors' medical attention. It is an Indian trained doctorate degree pharmacologist, acupuncturist, acupressurist, radiologist, Ayurvedic medicine and surgery, medical psychiatrist, allopath, osteopath, naturopath, homeopath, reflexology, physiologist, midwife, meditation and massage therapy, and medical diagnostics.